Fred, what's happened since yesterday?
Nothing.
I mean, you talked about this yesterday, and just asked Justin about it. Is it a mixture of things that is resulting in first quarter problem? Is it change in personnel and guys not used to each other, communication? I mean, are you able to, is it different every time?
Yeah, it has been. It has been different. Last night, obviously we got off to a very slow start. I thought we had 3 great looks at the beginning of the game. We had corner 3 by Quincy. Chris Dunn missed an open pull-up, and then Robin missed a little jump hook in the lane on a pin down that he's going to make 9 out of 10 times. And then kind of a similar thing that's been happening is we hang our heads when things aren't going great out there.
So that's the one common thing.
That's the one common thing. Yeah, when things aren't going great. Instead of finding a way to fight through it, we're shutting down a little bit. That's got to change. So we're evaluating everything. Had a very long meeting this morning. Watched a lot of film. We through practice today and to determine how we're going to start to hopefully change the way we're getting out of the gate and hopefully get off to a better start.
Yeah. So with Justin back, how are you going to start tomorrow?
Yeah, Justin, he'll be back in the starting lineup, and then like I said, we'll figure out the other stuff as we get through practice today.
Because Bobby comes with so much energy, and obviously, yesterday wasn't his best game.
Yeah.
Previous 3 were pretty good. Is there a thought of maybe starting him in some capacity to kind of jumpstart it, or you need that energy off the bench?
Yeah, I don't think so, Joe. The way Lowry's playing, he's one guy that is making shots for us, especially in that first quarter. Robin has been pretty constant for us all season long as far as playing well. With Robin on the lineup, our 5-man units are much better, more effective when Robin's on the floor. So we'll keep Bobby in the same role for now.
Hey, Fred, Justin was just saying, the new daddy, of course,
yeah.
He was just saying that all losses, of course, hurt and they suck, but psychologically, blowout losses, close losses, which is worse if even?
The blowouts are worse. Again, you got to find a way to bounce back. We have to have a great practice today. You got to get that bad taste out of our mouths. One thing we can take is the way we went out and defended in that second half. We talked about it to go out and win the second half at halftime last night, and we went out and played for the most part the right way, especially defensively. But again, when you dig yourself a 20-point hole in that first quarter, which has happened the last 2 nights, you're not giving yourself much of a chance, especially on the road.
Is it going to be Nico's call to go on the West Coast trip, or are you guys?
Nico's going to stay back from the West Coast.
Okay, so
yeah.
But is it discouraging at all that you guys, after the San Antonio game, like all spots are open, are going to figure out the best way to start, and then you start a different way and it went even worse?
Yeah, obviously anytime you have a slow start, it is disappointing. We stayed in the game early. It was 6-3 for a while, and then we had turnovers. I think we turned it over 8 times in the first quarter. We turned it over 3 times in the entire second half. We're not making the right play. That group hadn't had a lot of time together. But that's not an excuse, for the start that we had. So, again, we'll reevaluate it and hopefully get off to a better start on Friday.
What do you think about, you said, I heard you say Blakey will stay in the rotation.
Yep.
Can you feel confident he's not just a one-night wonder?
Yeah, the thing that Antonio gives you is he's a guy that can get into the paint. I thought early on in the game, in that first half, he had some nerves, which I think anybody in that position is going to have. He had a couple unforced turnovers. But the thing Antonio can do, he can just go get you a basket when you need one. He's a guy that can drive, get downhill, get into the paint, create his own shot. So we need that. We need that on the floor right now, obviously, for a team that's struggling to score.
What's the plan with Zach Levine?
He's coming out on the West Coast trip with us. He'll be evaluated by his doctor in LA, and then hopefully cleared for contact shortly thereafter. Thanks, guys.